Our first guest stars in a new film entitled Jackass #2. How many of you hope to own the complete collection? It opens September 22nd. Here he is, folks, Johnny Jackass Knoxville. Let's see that again. It looks like you may have caught something there. Do we have that?
Oh, I caught something a long time ago.
Here we go. I admire this, though. Very good looking right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the dismount is a little ragged.
The bad part is I was going for these seats.
Are you all right, though, more or less?
Oh, I feel great.
Now, I was watching this on the MTV Awards the other night, and it's you and the whole Jackass gang.
Yes, sir.
And it seems like there's this a small person, a little person.
Wee man.
Yes, but he also would seem to be naked. Now, why? Who wants that, honestly?
Well, the director, Jeff Tremaine, always looks at him and goes, "Wee man, why do you have clothes on?" Mm-hmm. And Wee man, of course, instantly gets naked. Things just seem funnier if you're in a thong or naked.
I guess maybe if you've taken enough blows to the head, perhaps that's true. How's your family?
Oh, my family's good.
You have a daughter about 10 years old?
Oh, yeah, I got a daughter about 10 years old. She's a little pistol.
Yeah.
Her and the director of Jackass, Jeff Tremaine, they're at war.
Really?
Yes. One time, Jeff brought a water hose in the house and sprayed her down in her bedroom. So, they've been at war back and forth. we were at the store one day, the surplus store, and she sees a foghorn behind the thing, and she's like, "Wow, that would be great to wake up Jeff with."
Oh, one of those air horn kind of air
Yeah, and
compressor.
so I got a little sentimental because my daughter just wrote her first bit. and I called Jeff immediately and told him, that what she did, and he's like, "Oh, okay." So they were all at the house that night, and poor Chicken Butt was in the other room trying to go to sleep, but she gets sleepy and not up because she's afraid to go to sleep with Jeff there.
Yeah.
Sure enough, she's in bed later, and Jeff goes up there and gives her the old foghorn, and she is mad. Yeah, but they, she got us both back yesterday walking out of an interview. She just had like a whole bag of flour and just doused us right in the face with it. I'm very proud.
You must be very proud. What other kind of father-daughter activities do you guys do?
Well, you know what? I've got her going to this pool shark right now. Well, he's actually a champion pool player. Wow. Because her and Jeff play pool, and he beats her sometimes. She beats him sometimes. She beat me 3 times the other day.
Oh, she's pretty good.
Yeah, she's getting and she just talks so much smack. I came home once, and she runs downstairs to see me, and she's in pajamas, zip-up pajamas, she's 10, with footies in them. And she got out of those when she was 5. I'm like, what's with the pajamas? She goes, "Well, now, when I beat you, you will not only be getting beat by a 10-year-old, you'll be getting beat by a 10-year-old wearing pajamas with footies in them."
Mm. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah. How do you, what is the genesis, the origin of these tricks or stunts you do for the Jackass franchise?
Beautiful shot.
Thank you very much.
Beer helps. But for this movie, I watched a lot of, I always watch a lot of cartoons, but I got a lot of stuff from Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Yeah.
I was watching one where Tom the cat puts on a blindfold real quick, puts in a cigarette, and a bull just smokes him.
Oh.
And I told Jeff that next to me, who was at my house drinking all my beer and watching cartoons with me, I said, "That'd be great for the movie." He's like, "Okay." Yeah, so it worked out pretty good.
Have you speaking of bulls, do you know about bull poker? Do you know what that is?
Oh, yes, where 4 guys sitting at the table.
Yeah. And then they're playing poker. and they release a bull into the ring, and you get it, the last guy with his hand on the table wins.
Yeah, the guy that gets completely smoked wins.
Yeah, something like that.
We did the same kind of thing, but with a teeter-totter in Jackass number 2.
Mm-hmm.
So the last guy, you know, to get smoked won.
What do you do? What do you mean with a teeter-totter? I don't know.
You get a big teeter-totter and put it in the middle of a bull ring and release a Spanish fighting bull. It's amazing the results you'll get and how cooperative bulls are to shoot with.
Now, it seems to me that a lot of this stuff might be illegal, honestly.
Well, Steve-O did say if you did what we did to animals or anyone else, like, they would arrest Jeff Tremaine, our director. But since it's us, you know, people like it.
They don't care. Now, we want to show a clip here. What are we going to see here, Johnny?
Oh, I think this was the bit I was talking about from the Tom and Jerry show that we shot, and it's an 1,800-pound yak. Treats me real good.
An 1,800-pound yak?
Yeah, it didn't have. Wasn't in its bikini shape.
I'm ready to go back to Neptune. Take a look. Oh, God. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. I mean, this begs the obvious, but you're aware of the fact that you could have been gored to death.
Well, I was blindfolded, and Gary LeFew, who's in charge of the ring and the bulls.
Well, somebody's in charge. You're telling me somebody's in charge. Well, now I feel better knowing there's a guy in charge.
He said, just try to get between the horns. And I was like, well, I'm blindfolded, and he knew it, but he was just trying to give me a little last bit of, direction.
But now, were you wearing any kind of protection whatsoever?
I had the blindfold and the cigarette.
I see.
And a cup.
Yeah. Honest to God, that one right through the guts and you're gone.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen, though.
Okay. This and other classics will be seen on the big screen September 22nd, Jackass number 2. Thanks, Johnny. Nice job coming in.